Alright guys, Coleman Aesthetics here with another video, and as you guys can tell by the title, we're doing chest activation and how to properly bench press, okay? So I'm going to start off with 3 important tips that I want you guys to write down. Make sure you try these out in your own workouts and let me know if these tips have helped you. So first thing guys is the warm-up. As I'm speaking, I'm going to play a couple of videos of the warm-ups that I do before I do bench press to really open up your chest, your lats, and your triceps, as well as making sure your shoulder nice and warmed up before you press, just to prevent injuries. So warming up guys is the number 1 thing, is you want to get a lacrosse ball or anything that is circular that really helps open up knots. So I'm going to play a video as I'm speaking now. You want to get this lacrosse ball, you want to put it in a spot right under your pec, whereas basically your shoulder blade. You want to roll that out to make sure that your shoulders are they're basically nice and warm and to prevent it from any injury. You want to also put the lacrosse ball on your pec minor, which is up here, and you want to really roll out the fibers, make sure that it opens up, and you want to do this for about 20 to 30 seconds. The moment you find something very tight, basically a very sharp pain, you run it, but you want to basically roll it out just like I'm doing here in the video. The third and final thing guys is you want to buy a foam roller, right? So you can pick these up at Walmart, Winners for 20 bucks, and you want to make sure you want to roll up your lat all the way from the bottom to the top to basically where your tricep starts. Just like I'm showing you in the video, I'm rolling the full length of motion, I'm going back and forth. I'm really focusing on opening up my lats as much as possible because this is a huge component when it comes to benching. So like I made a previous video, one of my back day videos was how to engage your scapula. So I'll go like this. Your scapula is your shoulder blade. You want to be able to move it freely because back and chest are 2 movements that when you press or you pull, you always want to have your scapula, your shoulder blades locked down and basically contracted. Why? Because when your shoulder blades are held back, you're able to contract your lats and your back better. And when you're pressing, the same thing, you don't want your shoulders to move. You want them to be in a fixed position. Therefore, you're going to be able to contract your chest body. So I'm going to show you guys 2 examples after I'm done speaking. I'm going to do one with the dumbbell press and then one with the bench press to show you how to execute the movement properly. So guys, the first thing, like I said, was the warm up. That part is now done. Second part is called the setup and your technique. So the setup is to do after the warm up because once you've warmed up your muscles, you're basically ready to go. You put the bar on or you start with 20-pound dumbbells. You now want to make sure that you do this position. Just like I explained in my back here, you want to bring your shoulders up, back, down. This is the position where you want to be. So you bring them up, back, down. You're now locked in a position where your shoulder blades are back, they're downwards, and your chest is puffed out. The moment you press, you want to keep your shoulders back. And I'll show you guys a video here in about 2 seconds. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a quick example of just the dumbbell press to show you how that shoulder stabilization makes a very big difference. I'm going to do a correct form and an incorrect form to show you guys the difference. So just pick up some lightweight guys and make sure that you perfect the form. So I want you guys to pay attention to my shoulder blades and my back and how I do this. So like I always said, you want to bring your shoulders up, backwards, and down. I'll do that again here. It's a very slight movement, but you'll know when you get it, you can feel the contraction. So we're going upwards, backwards, and down. I'm staying in that down position. And as I come down to my bench press, I'm locking in my scapula. I'm going to first do the correct form. So the shoulders are down, back, and locked in. I'm pressing, I'm contracting my chest. Nice and controlled. Up, shoulders are staying down, chest is up, and you're exploding through the elbows. Alright guys? Alright guys, now I'm going to show you guys the incorrect form. So a lot of guys when they bench and they do the incorrect form, they just come down and they press the weight. As you can see, my shoulders are up. And this actually right now, I have no tension on my chest at all. They're locking out their elbows completely, which is putting horrible stress on your elbow, and it's putting pressure on your shoulder. So this is incorrect. So as you guys can see by the technique I did there, my shoulder blades were pinched back, and I execute the movement very slowly, exploding on the way up, but my shoulders are still back and they're still contracting. Sorry, my shoulder blades are backwards, and as I come up, shoulders aren't moving forward. Because you notice a lot of guys in the gym, when they do the bench press or any type of chest movement, their shoulders will go forward, which can blow out your shoulder, and basically it puts no emphasis on the chest, and you have no power because you're not stable. You're not basically firm on the bench. Doing this position, you basically will be stuck to the bench, and as you press, 1, it's less range of motion, 2, prevents less injury to your shoulder, and 3, you're very stable, and you're contracting, you're getting the most out of your bench press that you can possibly get. So the third and final thing, guys, is your execution. Now that kind of goes with your technique and setup. If you, they all kind of go together. So if you think about it, you got to warm up properly so you can set up on the bench properly, and then when you're set up properly, you can execute that movement. So now execution means your rhythm of the actual bench press. Now that means, do you want to do it slow, depending on your goal, time under tension, or do you want to be more explosive and maybe go for higher reps? I mean, not higher reps, lower reps, and maybe hit a 1 rep max. So depending on your goal, guys, your execution is making sure that you can do all these things, all these first steps, keeping everything in one place and executing properly. Now, obviously, guys, the last thing is you want to be able to do this as much as possible. Maybe at the beginning as a beginner, bench 2 to 3 times a week just to get a pattern in your head over so you execute these movements properly. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys a couple clips now with different weight variations and different types of movements, just to show you that when it comes to activating your chest, when it comes to the bench press, dumbbell press, or even any fly movement, the shoulder blades being locked down is such a big factor, and I can guarantee you this will prevent any shoulder pain and you will have a more powerful and strong bench press. Alright, so I'm going to show 2 forms here, obviously the good form and the bad form. Starting up here with the good form, you notice that my setup is very well. I'm pulling myself towards the bar and I'm locking that shoulder blade scapula into the bench. I want to get the most powerful movement, the least amount of injury, and the best contraction out of this. I'm exploding up, shoulders are not moving as you can tell, and I'm pushing through the elbows, making sure that the emphasis is on my chest, and I'm doing it in the most powerful way possible. Now the bad form is something I see a lot in the gym, and it's very dangerous for your elbows and blowing out your shoulder. So you don't set up at all, you just pick up the bar and you bring it down and you're just pressing, right? You're pushing the bar all the way up, putting all the lockout on your elbows and nothing on your chest. It's going on your elbows and on your shoulders. Your elbows are also very flared, you're not stable at all, so you don't have any power, and the contraction is almost none to minimal on the chest. You notice a lot of guys with big front delts and triceps and their bench is either lacking or their chest is very small. Alright guys, so you guys can tell, I've already done an hour of Stairmaster, just cooling down now, and so far I'm 2 weeks into this cut. I'm making sure every day I'm going very, very hard. Because it's only 30 days, I'm going to go completely all out, because that way I'm going to burn the most amount of fat in those 30 days. That's my goal. I'm dieting very hard, I'm doing a lot of cardio every day. So I'm just going to finish up my cool down here, and show you guys my pose down, and see how my physique is looking. More natural lighting. I can definitely tell I'm getting a little bit drier. Striations are coming, but at the same time I am flattening out, and that's dropping. Basically I'm at 20 to 50 carbs a day, and leg days is where I up the carbs and I do refeed. So for example, tomorrow's gonna be my leg day. I'm gonna add some extra calories because I noticed my body is coming in the gym. I'm really deflated, I'm not able to train as well as I used to be. But nonetheless, guys, I'm really very happy, very impressed with my results so far. 3 more weeks to go. I'm gonna really go hard. Not worried about dropping any muscle, guys, because of me doing this in about 30 days. My body doesn't have enough chance to drop muscle, but it will drop fat. I'm also keeping my protein very, very high. I'm over 200 grams of protein a day. And yeah, guys, the high fats make me feel good. It's keeping the energy flowing throughout the whole day. But yeah, that's my physique update, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.